Hello everyone, welcome to Day in Life of the Aboriginal. I'm LostHeartPhoenixWolf, welcome to my channel. Today is still July 26th. And I picked another location here, and I'm a little bit lower. There's, a lot of little paths here and there. And I'm on a lower path, and you can see a higher tree here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, the tree roots and stuff, because this all like catches water, I guess. It's all really dry here. And hopefully I'm in center with you guys. Yeah, I guess I'm in center. I know I'm level. I know the camera's actually going too. Trying to continue what I was saying here. I don't know, I think I talked enough about the gypsy camp. I think I was talking about maybe going to visit my uncle. Maybe a little cousin later. That's maybe. I'm not exactly sure. Right now it's 10:03, so you guys will know that what time it is. I think I was trying to do a recap of yesterday. What's I doing now? Recap of yesterday. I know, I was talking about getting out of the woods there, getting across that big field to my family's area, go across that field towards my dad's laneway, and the laneway you're already halfway down this laneway, and you connect on from the path to the one half of the laneway, go down to my dad's. So getting back home around 12 yesterday, and just before 12 noon, because the camera overheated a bunch of times, and it's not overheating now because it's not really that hot out here. I can't feel the humidity. I don't really see much light. It's still pretty early in the morning too. Like, who knows? Heat might pick up after doing these video logs. But anyway, I got on a bike and then went to the gypsy camp and then see if I could sell some stuff like that, blah blah. And then after that, I went to my cousin's. I get some cigarettes from my dad. Just shooting the crap, talking about this, listening to music, and telling them doing this and this and that, and not really anything spectacular. There was a bolt gauge tool that I borrowed a couple days before, and I brought it back to him, and everything was good there. I got some cigarettes from my dad, kind of hung out a little bit, and then from there headed home. And I guess my dad was between carving and getting out of the heat to the air conditioner. I mean, that's what he was doing, because he's been on that the day before, and I think the day before that. But I believe that he's got one rattle almost done, whatever rattle he was working on. I know it's kind of weird design before. But just hanging out right there. I got nice ice cold water when I get back home, because I did bring a cold water to me to gypsy camp, and then that was done because I was sitting in my cousin's place, and then going from there back home, and it was hot enough for me. I needed another one, so I got another drink. And then my sister's not feeling too well, I guess, and she said, "Could she said my dad, or dad wanted some spaghetti made, so can you please make some spaghetti?" And I said, "No, sure." So the hamburger was I guess it's a couple pounds, maybe 3 pounds of hamburger, probably 3 pounds of hamburger. I already thawed out. Now, because they're already divided up and put into the Ziplocs, and they're not exactly sure how many pounds it was when they first got it. So I'm guessing about up to 3 pounds. It's already thawed out, and it's almost completely thawed out. And put it in the pan and mix it up. When I make spaghetti and I have to have hamburger in there, it's got to have hamburger sometimes, I make sure I get a potato masher and I mince it up and get it really cooked really well, and not well like it's going to be like dry, but cooked enough that it is cooked. And when I do the potato masher, when I do the potato masher thing, it makes it mix more little chunks, a little more bits, more finer. And then when you add, well, that's what I did. I'd use that and make sure it's fried up good. And then when it's just about completely done, while I'm boiling the noodles. Okay. Might as well just go back and go to noodles now. Noodles were the spaghetti this time. My dad didn't notice, but it was gluten free. I could taste the difference. I mean, I really don't know what gluten is, and maybe it's some kind of fat stuff or sugar or whatever. Gluten free anyway. I think that's better for diabetics. And I grabbed that package, 500 milliliters. Used only half of that. Split in half, and throw in the pot. And then I didn't think it's gonna be enough. I thought maybe might as well just do the whole package. But when it's said and done, there was enough. There was enough spaghetti there for even if even if my sister is going to have some of that. I mean, she not maybe feeling well last night. It could be just a 24-hour thing. Maybe she'll have some today. But for lunchtime, that is exactly what I'm going to have. I'm going to try some of that spicy cheese in there too. Melt some spicy cheese. But I don't know, the gluten-free thing, drain that out. It's doing all right. And while I'm, draining that out, and when it, because the ground hamburger is already cooked and like that, it's like almost completely cooked. Not cooked like too dry, but it was good. It was cooked good. I know how to cook meat. While I was doing that, I threw a couple of cans of sauce in there. I just tried a couple originals. I was gonna open up this one can of sauce, but I remember it's like, no, I'm not gonna use this sauce. This sauce has a lot of water in it, and it's like tomato juice. You might as well just drink it, because if you want thick sauce, then there's two couple brands that have thick sauce. If you want to choose that, then you might as well make a spaghetti soup, because it's too damn watery. So I poured a couple cans into that pan. 3 pounds of ground beef, and then I heated up the sauce, and I didn't heat up fast, and I heated up enough to be hot enough to throw into the spaghetti. I mean, I just shouldn't have to even do that, but I did anyway. It made sure things were still kept hot enough. And my dad liked it. He liked the spaghetti, and my sister hasn't tried it. I liked it. You wouldn't even notice that it's gluten free, but I had I do know because of the taste and stuff. And yes, that was a chipmunk someplace. Freaked out by me. Camera probably caught that sound. So that's what I'm going to do. When I get back home around, it's only 10:10 right now, but, when it pushes closer to noon, I'm going to have me some spaghetti. Yeah, it's going to be good. Refried spaghetti, and after it's heated up, I'm going to take it, throw it on a plate. I'm going to throw some of that spicy cheese on there and spice up that spaghetti. I'm going to see if my video is actually still recording. I don't really have to all the time. I know it's recording because it's not overheating. It's not that hot out here. Oh yeah, it's recording, guys. That is good. That is good. So yeah, that's what I made last night. I made some spaghetti, and my methods of crushing up the ground beef and having it finer means that when you blend it into your sauce, and you don't have like big meatballs, because if you got a family, and a lot of the family members want to grab like 2, 3, maybe 4 meatballs out of there and throw it on their plate, and there's not always 3 or 4 meatballs per person. So when you mince it up there, it's in the sauce. It's going to be in the spaghetti, and trying to take more of the hamburger out of there to get a little bit more hamburger taste isn't going to happen. And I like it doing it that way. I mean, I don't know if I learned that from stepmother, my dad, or aunt, uncle, or anything. But what I do know is that's what I did. I know that's what I do. And when you go to the grocery store and you buy a can of sauce that has ground beef in there, That is really, really minced, and it's I don't even know if it's beef. I don't even know if it's even beef, but it's in there, and it tastes like beef. But who knows? Could be some kind of other animal. But when it's minced like that, then there's you can't say that no. Who's eating all the meatballs? Like, come on, you guys eat all the meatballs, or you guys eat all the meat chunks. But no, it's minced in. Those cans are a little more expensive. I think maybe 50 cents more, maybe even $1 more these days. I don't know. But that's what I did last night and made that. And had a little bit of a couple of buttered sandwiches, buttered bread, couple buttered bread, and throw some spaghetti on there, and had like a spaghetti sandwich. I mean, that's something I did like a long time ago. I think I learned it from my dad. But I know he liked it, and I like it. I'm gonna have some for lunch. Probably have some for supper. There's lots of it. Like 250 milliliter of 250 grams of spaghetti is well enough to feed 3, maybe even 6 people. And with enough sauce and hamburger in there, it was a good blend. It was tasty. So from there, it's making sure that a lot of my videos are, transported to the laptop. I'm charging up my batteries. Getting it ready for today. And, I wanted to wake up earlier. I wasn't going to wake up at 7 because I finally went to bed around 1 o'clock. And it's like, I'm going to sleep till 8, And then I got out here just shortly after 9. Well, I left at my dad's around 8:30 and then walked down the laneway and then went to this side lane, went to all these other paths and check them out and stuff. A lot of little paths here and there. And, to check it out and to look for a good focal point to, to interpret into my videos. So I watched a little bit of watched a little bit of movies with my dad, TV shows, just hung out a little bit, and my one cousin that I visited the other day, gave my dad some cigarettes. He even brought my dad some more cigarettes. We didn't have to ask. He drank a little bit, with his girlfriend. He's older than me. He's much older than me anyway. I think he's 50, maybe 50. I don't know, he's much older than me anyway, and his girlfriend's like 10 years older than him. Maybe 10 years. 5 years? 10 years? I don't know. I don't know how much older she is to him. Come on, Bug. Let's spray on. There's a Bug, little nerve twitch. So after that, I came indoors, and he was already gone to bed, and it was, it's like 11:30, and watched a little bit more TV show. Went to bed at 12, and she fell asleep on 1. I don't have anything more to say here, guys. If you guys like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me, or share this video on the channel. My benefit you, my benefit me. Please do tell your friends and family about me. Hope you all have a nice day, no matter what time of the day it is. Thank you for viewing this video. It's morning, even night. And remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.